At Maddie's Footprints, we go in when families are facing infant loss, whether it's stillbirth, miscarriage, or infant loss up to a year. We'll offer them emotional and financial aid to help with the burial or medical expenses that they may incur. In the last 10 years that we've been in existence, we've helped over 1,500 families right here in Acadiana. Chances are they've come in and out of your life without you even knowing the connection they have with us.
Our community needs Maddie's Footprints because it offers grieving families a place to gain hope and confidence for the future. Maddie's Footprints offers unconditional love, and they also address a need in the community that society may not necessarily know how to help with.
When you come to be a part of the Maddie's organization, they are meeting you not as Philip and Natalie, but as parents of Penelope. So your identity is solely based on your child. And for especially us who have no other living children, the world looks at us as Philip and Natalie. And outside of our closest family and friends, that's who we are. But to Maddie's Footprints and to the wonderful people that we have met there, they might not even remember that we're Philip and Natalie. They know us as Penelope's parents first and foremost, and that gives our daughter a legacy, and it gives us a reason to say her name and to continue to do good things in her honor and to give her a purpose in this earth.
Maddie's helps me go through any and every range of emotion that I have, which, going through this experience, you go through all of them. The individuals at Maddie's are there to help cradle me and be that safety net when I'm falling. And they're there to help pull you up when you're just stuck and you really don't know which way to turn, which was how I found myself at Maddie's weekly support group meeting. I've been through a lot of grief, my family and I, but there was no way that I could do it without a special kind of support, and that was what Maddie's had to offer.
Walking into that support group, seeing different people, I didn't have a clue what it was because, at the time I was going through it. But Maddie's has been a good help to our family, just being there with other people that's been through what we've been through.
Maddie's support means to me that I always have someone to talk to about my babies. I never have to be scared to say their name or their story. There's other members there just like me, some who are very fresh, some that may ask questions that I can answer. Some have different outlooks that I kind of take in and go, I felt that way, but I had no one. And now I do. These parents are going through it, have been through it. They know it. They're not saying, I know how you feel. They're living it.
Maddie's helped with the practical concern of mine of ensuring that I had a delivery of Vivian that I could hold on to forever. And after the birth, Maddie's was also available to provide assistance with, financial resources related to burying your child so that Maddie's could help us have a burial spot for our children, which we could return to through the remaining parts of our lives.
The decisions that I make as a funeral director are a really big impact for the family. So I'm able to say, we are not going to charge you anything for Martin and Castile's staff, our facilities, the people that are going to be helping you over the next few days. Maddie's will take care of donating money to cover all of our services.
During the weeks that we were now preparing for loss, but praying for a miracle, I felt trapped between trying to hope for the best, but wanting to do the best job for our daughter in honoring the life that she did have with us, and specifically as that related to planning her funeral. And so once we knew for sure that is what we were going to be doing, we worked with Maddie's to help to plan a beautiful service for her.
just to say, hey, look, don't worry about the money right now. Just concentrate on what's going on in your life right now. That's what the financial support does for us, is just let us concentrate on something more important than money.
One thing that I wish everyone would know about MAD is that the program is very genuine, and they are here to support you, not just on the financial side, because anybody can do that, but the emotional side. Truly, when you're going through, someone is there to walk this journey with you, and you meet friends, so you can text and call each other several times, different times of the day and the night, and you're gonna always get someone. So that is very important. The bond that you make once enter into a place that you never thought you would have ever entered to, but it gets better, like once you take that first step.
I think it's very important that if you're dealing with it now, get a support group. Get in with Maddie's. Talk to someone. Because I find that if you talk about it, it makes it so much easier. And a lot of people are like, well, that's kind of depressing, we want to talk about it. That's not the case here. We want to talk about it. We want to hear your baby's names. We want to know your children.
Since we became involved with Maddie's Footprints, it has been a heavy load off of our hearts due to being able to honor my siblings much better. It's important that siblings are included in the grieving process because, well, they're family.
I wish that everyone knew that Maddie's wasn't just a place where we mourn. Yes, we cry. Yes, we feel sad over the loss of our children, but it's a place where we come together and we raise our babies up. These are children that we don't get to see through their life anymore. And Maddie's is a way for us to continue living for them together.
I feel our community has been greatly impacted by Maddie's Footprint on multiple levels. At the individual level, for that mom and dad, those siblings, those aunts, uncles, grandparents, but then also on a larger scale as a community, giving this community of parents and their loved ones a voice, where before they didn't really have one to talk about their babies and what their baby's life meant to them, no matter how long or how short it was. And seeing our community come together and give a face and a voice to that when they never had that opportunity before, I think it's beautiful and it's a gift. And how lucky is Acadiana that this is where Maddie's Footprint chose to be.
For Vivian.
For Penelope.
For baby Ladette.
For the families that I get to walk with through their grief journey.
For Abigail and Gabrielle.
For Madison.
For Jonathan.
For the baby Marshalls.
For the angels that I've buried and for the parents that I've served.
For baby Ladette.
For Penelope.
For the 1,500 families we've served and all of our future families.